Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your talking sense? You ready to go, Jen?
Yes.
You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. And I love you right back. Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked Gatekeepers. It's Monday. It's Monday, Monday, Monday. Do the dance. Come on, dance. Dance, 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 dance. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me here on the So What You Think channel. And please be sure to comment down in the comments. That way you become a gatekeeper. And we will give you your official fanfare once it is your first time commenting down there. We want to give you an official welcome. So be sure to let us know if it's your first time just saying, hey, I'm in here, anything. It don't matter what you say, just get to typing, okay? We call ourselves the Gatekeepers because we think it's our business to be in the business of these doggone Duprees. We do. We do. We gossip about them real hard. And then we like to argue about them too, you know, as if they real. We know they not, but we like to act like they are, you know. Now, after we share a few laughs, we like to also straighten up our callers a little bit and have a deeper dive into a conversation about these characters and storylines and how they relate to real life and the way you really think about things and why do you see these characters the way that you do. So it's always something interesting to look into. Yesterday, I did a deeper dive into the character of Kat, just to understand the character as she is written. If you didn't get a chance to listen to that, be sure to go over there and take a look at that, because I'm tired of y'all saying that all I be doing is looking into stuff for Eva. So I want to be fair. I want to be fair and go ahead on and take a look at Miss Kat. I'm sorry, I hope I said that. Be fair about looking into Kat as well. Okay. So if you haven't listened to that, please make sure that you do. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what's your problem? Why you ain't subscribed yet? Huh? I'm waiting, listening. Get the type and tell me that. Huh? You know you be over here. You just be so doggone evil. But, so if you ain't subscribed, go on and be a subscriber. Even those of you who unsubscribe because you got mad that I asked you to like the like button, and I know you're still over here anyway. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you're mad, child. You can have both your lips poked out. I do not care. I'm gonna ask you for what's right for me over here. Why should I not ask for what is you really is the least you could do is hit the like button, okay? Because I love y'all anyway. If you do it, don't. But I know you unsubscribed and you still over here. You didn't unsubscribe and then come back over here. You didn't. I'm talking to you, whoever you is. We so serious about the like button over here that we have our own officer of the like button, who is Miss Belinda Hill. And anytime she feels that the likes are not matching the views, well.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
Now, so if you see that, just know that we're going to park things and wait for some people to hit the like button, or you can leave, whichever feels good in your soul. You're like, I enjoy the content, but I ain't about to hit I ain't about to lit up off y'all necks. I don't care. I don't like it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Ain't no robbery in even trade. I'm over here giving you the entertainment. You could hit the like button to help this algorithm. And they ain't putting no money in my pocket to hit the like button, child. They don't. Now, if they start passing out money for like buttons, now y'all think I'm on your case now, baby. please. I'll be like, if you don't hit the like button, baby, woo, if they was passing out a couple dollars for a like button being hit, please. But we don't get nothing for you hitting the like button. It just helps people find us in the algorithms. I'm just always trying to make that clear. Okay. Now we have some wonderful mods over here, so please take a moment to say hello to the mods and to Tony Lynn and to Bailiff Raven Maniac and to Officer Belinda Hill and to Miss Elaine T and all of our. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I said Elaine, I said Belinda, I said Raven. Okay, and the mods and Tony Lynn and all of you say hello to each another. Thank you, thank you. Let me see something. Why can't I see that up there anymore? Hold on. No, even if I do that, hold on. Because now it's blocking something. Why did y'all do that for? You know, they always doing some stuff nobody asked them to do. Because now I can't see what's up here in the corner no more. But anyway, I think it used to be the count, but they done blocked us. I'm saying they're always trying to do something. Y'all need to find y'all some more business over here and stream. Y'all always changing up some stuff. All right. Anyhow, now, if you're feeling like it and you want to send a super sticker or super chat to the channel by way of a thank you, and we appreciate you so much, then, feel free to do so. I ain't about to fight you about it. I ain't. I'm not. If the feeling fits, let them use you. Let them use you. We want to protect our name over here as well. I'm sorry, KB Mommy, I did put the goal up. I only put up for one goal for a super sticker. It's Curious Monday, so. But anyway, I put up one goal for a super sticker because I ain't want you over hollering at me. And below Didi, I put up the poll for did you hit the like button? See that? I did both things today. Yay me, yay me. Mm-hmm. Hey, Gloria. That's my girl from way back. We go way back, y'all. All right, y'all, listen. Gloria, make sure you hit the like button for me. Girl, they over here be giving me a hard time because I be asking them to hit the like button. Girl, they be getting an attitude with me sometimes. Some of the people, they be like, I'm just going to unsubscribe from the page. Then they be right back over here because they know they want to come over here. They want to come over here and hang out with the gatekeepers. They know they do. I don't know why y'all trying to play me. All right, y'all. Now, let me see which one of my superstars are down here typing in the comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. First of all, there's Miss Linda Bias Barnett. And she says, greeting gatekeepers, peepers, hedge hoppers, and bushwatchers. She done covered them all. Also include the like haters. Put that up there too. Like haters. Put that up there too. Like haters. Put that up there. She said, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Oh, that's so nice. I hit it. I hit the like button on my other device and did. It don't cost a thing to make that like button go ding. All right. Like what you're seeing and hearing? Why not subscribe and become a member today? All right, so Linda's in here, and also we have Mr. Raven Maniac, who says, hello, fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jen, Miss B, and Mod Squad. I'm going to read it. Wait, let me read this in the voice. I think your voice may sound like Raven. Hold on. Hello, fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jen, Miss B, and Mod Squad. I'm over here in the gallery, patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the day, ready to sip and sample some tantalizing BTGT. You almost right. In my mind, it's probably close to your voice. I don't know, a little raspy. I'm a guess. All right, now, Miss J is here. She says, and I'm not at work. Girl, what? Yeah. Hey, Jasmine, girl, we ain't seen you in a hot minute. Girl, when you in? Girl, how you doing? Okay, so Miss J says she's not at work. Yay for her. Girl, yay for you. Tony Lynn says, greetings, salutations, gatekeepers, mod squad, Miss Jen, wishing you all a marvelous new week, splendid evening, and fantastic good night. Thank you, and also to you as well. Myrtle Tinsler is also in the house, and she says, hey, Miss Jen, gatekeepers, and the mods. Hello to you as well. Let's see who else is in here. Frank G. Life says, I guess they kind of giving your name back, but you still got them numbers and things, yeah. Hey, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and mods, I like the live stream. Oh, thank you for liking the live stream. He's not a like hater. Thank you so much. Below Dee Dee says, hey, gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mars. Hey, Below Dee Dee. She's a singer. She had a concert over the weekend. KB Mommy says, greetings at So What You Think, my Mod Squad sisters at Linda, Below Dee Dee, Destiny, my cousin Tony Lynn, my sister officer Belinda Hill, and my boo Elaine T, and my good friend Bailiff Raven Maniac. And she says, greetings also to Frank G. Life. Let's see who else is down here. Scarlet Speedster 68 says, good evening, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Mod Squad, and Gatekeepers. We know you got to get to bed soon because you will go to work, whichever one it is. Let's see who else is in here. And also you use the hashtag. Thank you so much. Miss Lil is also in the house. Oh, Gloria, I'm about to skip right over you, girl. So Miss Gloria Bowman is in the house. She does wonderful crochet work. My friend Glow, she does wonderful crochet work. And put your YouTube channel down there too, so they can come over and follow you, Gloria. Okay. Or put your link to your channel down there if you want. Okay, now we said Miss Lil, KB Mommy, Raven, and Miss Jasmine's in the building. She says, hi everyone. Hey Jasmine. And who else is down here? Let's see. There's the bomb. Says, hey, gatekeepers, and our lovely host. I'm off tonight out of the bushes. Well, good for you, Des the bomb. And great to have you here. See who else do we have? Okay, and Gloria said that she'll put her link down. So Gloria's going to share her link, and she said, and you guys be sure to follow her. Nicole Clement says, I'm late, but hey, new family. Now, I don't remember your name, so girl, you're going to get the song no matter what you said. Welcome, you are now officially a gatekeeper.
Hey, hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
As always, you guys be sure to share the crumpets and tea. Share some tea too with the new people. We like to be nice to the new people at first before we start arguing with them. We don't want to just bring them in the door and start arguing. We don't do it like that. We want to be nice at first, then ease them into the arguing. And she says, thank you guys very much. All right, you guys. So that's who all has checked in thus far down in the comment section. And okay, but before we get started, now I want to know what y'all thought about that breakdown on Cat that I had took the time to do for y'all, because y'all always saying I'm being all partial to evil. Like, you gonna look at stuff like evil. So I was like, let me take a deeper dive, look into Miss Cat's character. And I think we found some understanding about Cat, why she is the way that she is, why they're writing her the way that she is, what her moves are on the show. Pretty good. Hey, Miss Elaine, how you doing as well? She says, hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I have several fires I'm putting out in my family stuff. Girl, tell the family to get somewhere and sit down somewhere that you're trying to do your BTG stuff. I hope everything is okay though, really, Elaine. Okay, you guys. All right, so with that, I'm going to go on and unlock these gates and see what had happened today. Beyond the Gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Well, let me get over here to these pictures, and then I can tell you I have major issues with Vernon at the end of the show. I'll reserve my comments until later. Speaking of Vernon, the show did open up with he and Anita at home, and he was tipping around on that phone, right? He in the hallway. While she round the corner and at the piano, fiddling around with the piano, you know. So she's working on Winterfest, this event that's coming up, and there's so much to do. And Vernon wants her to be relaxed, but she's got a lot on her plate, so she can't relax just yet. She can't. She can't do it. She can't do it. Thank you, Elaine, for the super chat. Elaine helped us reach our goal. We reached our goal. We reached our goal. I can give you a little something for the goal. Here we go. Thank you, Elaine.
Check it. check it. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Thank you, Miss Elaine, for that. Thank you. Did I put it on the screen? Let me make sure I put it on the screen. Thank you. We want to thank you. All right, now let's get on back around here to this thing that what had happened was today. Everyone, thanks you for your support too, Elaine. We appreciate you. So anyway, Eva gets home and her mom is sitting there. You know what? Now we're not gonna say that Leslie wasn't looking fabulous today because she was. She was. And Elaine, did you hear the deeper dive that I did into Kat's character? Because I was like, now I hope y'all know now I'm trying to be fair and learn more about each of these characters. So I wanted to go on the other side of the fence from Eve and go over to Kat and let's try to understand her character and what was going on. Okay. But anyway, I thought that Leslie looked real cute in this outfit that she had on. This was cute. This was a cute little blue jean one too. It was. It really was. But she always shoved, ain't she though? She. Now she get home and her mama sitting there. She was like, "Mama, what are you doing in here?" She was like, "Girl, let me tell you something. Why is that closet door open? That's what I want to know. Why is it closed the door? Why close the door? That's distracting." Mm-mm. But she said, "I want to know why you're keeping secrets from me, Eva." And Eva's confused, and she was like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "Girl, because it's a dream come true." And she's like, "What you talking about, Mama?" I'm like, "Girl, what you talking about? What's a dream come true? Let us know. Let us in." Lil said even she enjoyed the cat analysis, and y'all know she can't stand that cat. So if she enjoyed it, it must have been all right. Thank you, Miss Leah. Yeah, I thought they looked. I thought Leslie looked. Leslie's looking different. Y'all, we're going to talk about Leslie because something going on with this Leslie character. I think they done whispered in her ear and told her something that don't nobody know. I really do. I think Trisha Mann knows something with this character everybody don't know because there's something happening with Leslie. What is it? What is it? Now, Derek asks Shanice for a favor. We had to wait to see what. Okay. Okay. Teresa Caldwell, is this your first time commenting? Let us know. All right. Now, Naomi and Jacob are miscommunicating here at the Orphagines, and he's tired of talking about stuff that don't matter. Why they ignoring that? He's like, why are we ignoring the elephant in the room? Because she wants to talk about all this other stuff. And he's like, why are we ignoring the elephant that's in the room? That's what we need to be talking about. That's what we need to be talking about. Because ignoring elephants in rooms, they don't never work. It don't work. You close your eyes and that elephant's still there. It don't remove the elephant from the room just because you shut your eyes real tight and wish it's gone. Elephant, it ain't that easy to move, baby. Once you put the elephant in the room, you got to deal with him to get him out of there. That's just what it is. So Jacob, I hear Jacob on that. Now, Vernon and Anita been real frisky lately. It's your first time? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me stop right now. Because y'all know how we like to do. So you all take the time to welcome Teresa Caldwell down to the comment section. She is now officially what? A gatekeeper.
Hey ye.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
All right, so welcome, Teresa. And you guys please share and be nice down in the comments for the first time. Don't be kicking off no arguments with the new people. Let the new people be comfortable before we get to arguing. We argue on Friday. Friday we argue. Friday when we live and we do the live panel, we be up in all night. Now that's when we gonna argue. We don't argue, but we do argue. We do argue a little bit. Okay, anyway. Vernon and Anita have been real frisky lately. They have. They've been like a cat on a hot tin roof. They have. And Vernon wants to sing to her, and she's like, baby, don't sing. There's a lot of things you can do, but singing is not your ministry. Don't do that. So, yes, I do agree that what Vernon is sneaking around doing, hey, Alicia, is learning a song to sing for this Winterfest because he told her that he wanted to sing, and she was like, oh, no, 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 you're not singing. Your ministry is speaking, not singing. I didn't marry you for your singing. You can tell his feelings was a little hurt. But you know, in real life, Clifton Davis was a singer as a singer. So I'm looking forward to hearing that. So yes, I think that's why he's tipping around, going over there where he won, because he's trying to work on a song to surprise her and everyone with at the Winterfest. He's tired of just being used for raising funds. He wants y'all to know he's more than just a pretty face. Now, Shanice and Derek were talking about the wedding and setting a date and not knowing that she'd been setting dates with Shanice. He didn't know that. Hey, Pearl, he didn't know that she had been talking to Shanice even about setting dates. And he's like, why is she keeping secrets? She was like, excuse me, why are you talking about people keeping secrets when you know you over here is the secret keeper? You know you got a secret of your own. The pot can't call the frying pan of cooking utensils. We all live in the kitchen together, sir. We all live in the kitchen together. And I agree with that. Now, Naomi and Jacob are just determined to argue. This baby is scared that their marriage has been altered. She's scared that baby has just altered everything for them. That's what Naomi's afraid of. She's like, it just brought something to the surface that we just cannot push back under Jacob. Mm-mm. And but I do think the baby has altered. I don't know if it's altered things for both of them, but I definitely know it's altered things for Naomi. And really, it's not a bad thing that it's altered things for Naomi in the sense that she's trying to be realistic of what she may see coming down the road. You're trying to be understanding now, but one day, Jacob, you're going to want kids and you're going to resent me that you don't have kids. And maybe she loves her husband enough that she doesn't want to keep him from doing something that she knows he would be good at, and she just don't want no parts of it. Maybe she gonna mess around. See, let me tell you something. Now, this me being suspicious. I think she may mess around and cut Jacob loose, and then Jacob gonna marry somebody else, and then Jacob gonna have a baby, and she gonna see what a great daddy he is. Now, this may take a year or two. I don't know. But you're going to see what a great daddy he is. Then she's going to be wishing and hoping and wishing that she had not cut her Jacob loose. Because Jacob ain't a bad dude. He's a good guy. So, girl, you better think twice, baby, because they're going to snap him up. Snap him up. Shanice might get him. You don't know. Now, Leslie wants the details. Hold on. Am I on the right picture? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, Leslie wants all the deets on Ted's talking to Eva. And she said, well, he told me I could call him daddy. And she's like, what else he said? Did he say something about me? She was just like the girl in the color purple. Anything come from me? Did anything come from me? That's what it reminded me of. Did anything come from me? Hey, JV, is this your first time commenting? Let us know. Because you know they changed all your names, so you could be somebody that's been here before, but I don't know. But anyway, she was all, what did your father say about me? But I thought at first that the only thing that Leslie was really hearing was Eva pulling away from her. This is not your first time. Okay, thank you. I thought, because let me tell you something. Right now, they got me confused about this Leslie character. I'm over here. I like this outfit. This belt over this jacket is everything. It's everything. But anyway, they got me confused. Listen, Lindas. They got Leslie smiling more. Her demeanor is a little different. She looks better. I think they done whispered in Leslie. It's something Leslie know that nobody else on this set know. Now I'm telling y'all. No, this ain't. See, I done seen her in scheming before. I done seen her in. See, Elaine, here's the thing. I don't think they're done. I think this is the beginning of where they're getting ready to turn the curve. See, I said we're getting ready to turn the curve, not that it's done. They're trying to draw you out a different background of her, expand the backstory on her and Ted. They've softened Leslie a little bit. Maybe they don't want her to, maybe they don't want to write her as a narcissist no more. I don't know what's going on. But there's something different. There's something different with Leslie. There's something different with this character. Even the way she's presenting on camera is different. This is just like when I said, now you see the way Bill just acted with what's that girl named Haley? I was like, you see how Bill just acted with Haley? See the way he looking? See the way he acted? And that turned out to be like he really was irritated with her. So I'm telling you, I'm talking about how they're writing the character. This ain't got nothing to do with liking Leslie, but there's a turn happening with this character. She's not presenting as dark. It's something that's changing with this character. I didn't say it was a full shift, Elaine. I said this is the beginning. It feels like that they're about to turn this, because we've been talking about we want the character to change. So I think that a turn is coming with this character. How it gets there, whatever, I don't know. She did what she did, but at least still they got to do something to change up this character. Like they got to redeem this character some kind of way. I think we're in the beginnings of watching how they make the turn. That's all I'm saying. But since I don't know, we can just wait to see, child. Now, anyway, she wants to know, did her daddy say anything about her? And all Leslie seems to hear, as I was saying, is that I was first feeling like, is she asking this because she want to know if Eva is pulling away from her? Well, you know how them narcs don't like nobody pulling away from them now. So that was the first thing I was thinking, right? So then she started talking about she wanted Ted to be in Eva's life. She wanted Eva to have family. And that she's happy that she finally has a real dad. I was like, what now? So then I was like, girl, you know you blind. Because I had one eye squinted up on her. I was like, girl, I don't know, Leslie. I don't know. I was looking at her like looking through this keyhole. I was like, girl, wait a minute. Hold on. I know what I thought about it. I don't know, Leslie. So then Eva asked her how she found out that her dad had told her she could call her dad. Like, how do you find out? And she said, it was funny, but if things keep going the way that they are, I think Ted and I might actually become friends. Now, this is the words that she used. She said friends. And she's been using this word consistently for like 3-4 shows. She wants to be friends with Ted. I'm like, what? And she really seems to be like, I don't know what happened that she bagged up off this other stuff. Like, we're going to be together. We're going to be a family. Now it could pop up again, but I'm just saying now, y'all, I think they're trying to turn this character. They're trying to make a slight turn. Like, let's turn it a little bit. Now, I don't know if they're going to keep going this way. If they're going to actually become friends, I don't know. No, Leslie ain't got no. Well, you can't say Leslie ain't got no friends, Linda, because this y'all better hear what I'm saying to you now. They've already written Jan back in as a friend. They're going to work on Mona. Her and Mona are going to be friends. Things are already turning for her. That's why I'm saying to y'all, pay attention now. Things are starting to turn. Her and Ted are actually getting along. For the first time, maybe this character Ted brings out a softer side. Some people can bring out a softer side of people that other people can't. So I'm just saying, maybe this friendship with Ted has brought out a side of Leslie that makes her actually care about Eva. Because she was really very caring. And I'm like, is she pretending? See, I don't know what to believe. I don't. This is why I say Eva cannot be trusted. The seemingly innocent Ted is drunk and the divorce is final does not look innocent. Can she not talk to her mama? That's still her mama. Do y'all really be out here divorcing y'all parents over stuff? Trying to figure it out. That's still that girl's mama. See, every maniac, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I ain't know what I trusted or what. I ain't know. I don't know. But I'm paying attention to what's being written. I'm not talking about what I believe and don't believe. I'm looking at what they're writing on the paper. She did get Jan back as a friend. She's gonna get Mona back as a friend. Now that don't mean she done stopped all her antics, but I think they're trying to turn this character. I think they're trying to turn it now. Now, she said that her and Ted, she thinks that things have changed with them, and she's like, I think we're actually becoming friends. But I also believe that ain't nobody getting nothing if Leslie don't get nothing, because that's what we've learned about her in the past. If she don't get nothing, she ain't giving nothing. So I'm just like, is she being like this because she's getting something for Ted? I'm confused, child. So as long as she gets a seat at the table, is this why she's cool with Eva being at the table? So we'll have to see if this holds up, or if Leslie falls out and starts acting different. If things should go awry with Eva, if she don't like the way things are going with her and Ted, will she then try to mess up things with Ted and Eva? Don't know. We just have to wait and see. Leslie said all she ever wanted was peace and understanding for all three of them. Eva don't buy Ted and Leslie being besties, but Leslie said, no, that's how it was when we first met back in time. We were friends without secret. She says, I just want to know what it would be like going back in time, being friends without secrets. And do we really like each other? Because we were really friends then. We were really friends. She says, and besides that, we get to discuss our favorite subject, which is you. And again, I don't know what to do with this, because I'm just trying to pay attention to what they write. And like, where y'all going with this? That's always my question. Where y'all going with this? Where y'all going? Now, y'all have to remember, at first we thought June was a crazy fool, but they done cleaned her up and y'all buying her entire new thing. They're going to do the same thing with Leslie. Be ready. Now, don't be like some people get mad when stuff happen now and y'all want to watch the show. Come over here no more. And I know y'all still in the bushes listening now. Come on now. I'm just saying, because sometimes when these characters change, it can be a lot to have to deal with. I don't know. Now, Anita told Vernon he can do many a thing, but singing is not one. But he can help her by writing a great speech to rouse up the fundraising money, because, darling, you're good at that. Anita knows she'd be sitting in the house looking good. She do. I'm going to start getting up looking, Linda. Now, Linda, I'm going to see if I can start getting up looking like this, just sitting around the house looking like this for no reason. Because already when I dropped me a couple pounds by the spring, baby, listen, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I do be pulling up to the store like this. I do. I don't be going nowhere but to the grocery store. This is how I would go. I'm not even playing with y'all. This is me. This is me going to the grocery store, to the thrift store, to get some gas. It don't really make me no difference. I would get dressed up to go to I will. The wintertime is the only time I ain't got really fashions, because I don't like the wintertime. I don't like hats and scarves and boots. I don't like it. But spring, summer, and fall, baby, get back. Let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, now anyway, but I want to see, can I get up and just sit around the house like this? Because I don't really like to get booted and suited till I'm headed out the door. Then I'm like telling me, and I'm talking heels and everything, baby. I go to the grocery store. I'll be playing. And the 1-2 times that I went to the store and didn't dress up, don't you notice when you run into people just like the other day? Let me tell y'all something, right? I'm not even playing with y'all. This happened to me what's today? Saturday. This happened to me Saturday. So I was expecting a delivery, right, from the post office. And I said, let me run down here and get my pack. No, I'm wrong. I wasn't expecting a delivery from the post office. I was expecting a delivery, right? So I saw it had been delivered. I said, let me run downstairs and get my package. And then my mind, it said, girl, I said, what? It said, don't go down the stairs looking like that, because I bet you're going to run into somebody down there in the hallway. I was like, please, I'm only going to be down there for a couple of minutes. I'm going to be just fine, right? So then I decided to throw my little hat on my head, had on what I had on, which wasn't nothing. And see, here's the thing: it's the winter time, so my toenail polish just chipped, and I ain't fixed it yet. So I was like, I'm just gonna throw these. I'm gonna throw these sandals. This is a true story. I said, I'm gonna throw these sandals on, right? And run down here and get this package and run on back, you know. So I hit the hallway, and why was the mailman down there fine as all get out? I was like, no, no. I want to turn around and run back up the stairs. I did, because I don't think and my man had told me, don't you go down upstairs. Look at I was like, child, I'm just running. He was like, how you doing? I said, oh, good. How you? So then I was this the truth, y'all. Because you know, even Fluffy me, I can still get a little attention if I want to. Fluffy me can. So I'm walking off and he giving me the look like the man and waiting. They said, well, I'm like, is he looking? He is. Oh my God, he's still looking. So I was like, oh my God. And then I had to turn around and go back. Because I was like, I forgot to do something else while I was there. I was like, let me just. So I turned around and go through that. He was like, have a good day. I was like, okay, you too. And I was on the elevator. I was like, why did I come down here looking like this? So the lesson in this is always listen to your first mind, child. Don't be going outside looking any kind of way. Go like Anita. Go like Anita. Because, baby, every time I have tried it, I got caught up. I ain't even lying. All right, anyway, now I got way off the beam with that just saying that I like the way she be sitting around the house, but it's a lesson in this for y'all. Well, see, Below Diddy, you got a man, okay? You got a man, so you can go anywhere you want to. I ain't got one yet, so I be out here looking. I be trying to be ready. I got to be ready. Okay. All right. Anyway, so Anita told Vernon, just stay on the fundraising. Don't be trying to sing nothing. Now, Naomi and Jacob done made it to the hospital because they had got a text message from Derek asking them to all rush up down there, right? So they like, so what's up? So when Ashley walked in, she was like, where everybody here? What's going on? He was like, well, I wanted to surprise you. And she was like, what? Because she was looking panicked. She was like, what is this? Because you know she was scared it was a pop-up wedding. The Crocker 5405, is this your first time commenting? Let us know so we can give you your welcome if it is. Okay, it says the rocker. I guess it rocker. Wait, the RCK. I can't say it, child. Let me not even try. Okay, but anyway, if it's your first time commenting, let me know. All right, so anyway, she was scared that it was a pop-up wedding. Girl, I was scared for you too. I thought for a minute he was about to have people run out of there singing and then just make y'all dearly beloved down in there. I thought he was about to ask you to love, honor, and cherish, girl. I was scared for you, girl, because I know you don't want it. I know you don't want it. I know you don't want it. I know you don't. Now, Vernon was trying to sing while he was giving, I had a picture of that. Okay, so Vernon was trying to sing while he was giving Anita a little shoulder rub. She wasn't here for it. She was like, "No, baby, please don't do that." Mm-mm. She put him right back over there on that fundraising. She was like, "This is the very reason why I want you to just think about fundraising." And so it's gonna be funny though when he pulls it off and he really sings and does a great job, because it seems that she's known her man all this time and doesn't know that he had a desire to sing or wanted to do that. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it. Okay, Clifton, we're looking forward to it, Mr. Clifton Davis. Mm-hmm. She put him to work with showing him how much work goes into doing an event because she's not having it. Now, Eva is surprised that her parents are in sync, and I don't blame her for that. I really don't. Let me find this. Get in the right spot again. So she's surprised that her parents are in sync at all. And girl, we are too. Don't worry. We are just as surprised as you. Okay. So, but she said it feels good to her to have them there for her at the same time. And this is why I'm a firm believer that even if y'all don't get along for the sake of your kids. Don't be putting that stress on these children that you picked him and you picked her. And this ain't this kid fault that you done pick somebody that don't pay child support or don't do this, that, the fifth, and the third, don't talk to you, no respect. These kids ain't picked this man. So the least you can do is let these kids' constitution be calm. And y'all can pretend like y'all get along long enough for these children. Even when they grown, like Eva. So Eva says she feels good to hear them get along. Because I know she done got tired of these folks fighting and putting her in the middle of it. She died. She died. Leslie wants all of the story. I mean, knowledge is powerful after all, if you're trying to manipulate things. And see, Leslie, I still don't know, girl. I'm just trying to say, I think they writing you in a different direction. I still don't trust you, girl. I don't trust you. Because, you know, narcs do information collect. They collect information just to hurt you with it later. They do. Tell me how you feel. Tell me your stories. What had happened. What happened. They collect all kinds of information just to use it against you later. That's what them narcs do, baby. They do. So Eva said it was all about, she said when he was talking to me, it was really all about the old Dana and how she wishes that, she said, you know, Mama, listening to him, it really made me wish that I had known that Dana too. I wish I had known you when you were that way as well. I think that he is supposed to sing, Teresa. I think he is going to be singing coming up at something because he wrote a song, and I believe that song is going to be used in the show. That song that Nicole is in the video. That song he just put out. Keith just put out. Now Derek wants a date. Said it won't be great. Great. He wants to set a date for this wedding. And this is what he's called everybody down there for. Well, I just thought with everybody being here, because you've been making so many excuses, that we could all sync up our calendars right here, right now. And then we could just hash it out, and then we could just get us a date. But Ashley sees it for what it is. Pressure. Pure pressure. And I wouldn't have liked it neither. Child, if you got to be twisting my arm and doing stuff like this here to get me to marry you, you definitely ain't the man I want. You're not. Now, Eva tells Leslie after prodding that Ted said that she was funny, that she was smart, generous, and kind. And it was good to hear someone speak about her in that way, she said, instead of all the crazy stuff that she has to hear. Think about that. When is Eva got to hear somebody say something good about her mama all her life? How you feel if every time somebody says something about your mama, it's something not so kind all your life? The RC Kroger 5405. Is this your first time commenting? Let us know. All right. Hold on one second, guys. I need to do something right quick. Give me a second. It would only be a second.
What if you woke up and your mama looked just like?
Okay, ain't nobody asked you none of all that. My phone just talking. Okay. All right. So anyway, getting back to this, let me get down to these pictures again. All right. So Derek wants to set the wedding day. He's putting pressure. Okay. All right. So she said that she would really wish she had known her mother then, where she got to hear some of these nice things that people have to say about her mother, even though it's just Ted talking. But this girl ain't never got to hear nobody say nothing nice about that woman, because she been crazy all her life. Oh my God, Aunt Eva mama. Oh my God, Eva mama. Eva, your mother. Ooh, girl, your mama. Ooh, your mama. So I guess she is happy to hear somebody say something nice about her. That once upon a time, she was actually a nice person, a nice lady. Ted didn't like her because she was crazy. She wasn't crazy at that time. Now I'm going to tell you something. I think Ted made her crazy. I said it. I do. I think Ted made her crazy. I think Ted made Leslie crazy. False promises, pretending that he wanted something with her that he didn't, selling false dreams. And then the minute your wife was having a baby, it was like, whoop, I got to go. And then it was like, I got a baby. I don't care about your baby. You got to get rid of the baby. I'm not about to have no baby. I already got a family. So I think that jacked her up. That along with that postpartums and all that other stuff that came along, baby, this was not a good combination. And all them threats that Bill had put on, I just think that because he didn't fall in love with nobody crazy. Mods, look in the chat for me. Look in the chat for me, mods, please. Okay, but anyway, hold on. Let me wait. Let me get back to my pictures. Okay, so anyway, Eva sees how she's glowing when she speaks about Ted, and also feels her mom was happy until she came along. She was like, "Ma, I could see you were really happy until I came along and messed up everything for you." But again, they seem to have been portraying Leslie as, I have fire for Ted. And listen, think back to that somebody that used to make you feel good and you really liked, and maybe it didn't work out for whatever reason. I think she's got a right still to feel some of that, But I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing with this character. What is they doing? Eva was happy. In this picture, Eva was happy. Eva was happy to see her mother happy. And I was glad to see her happy because Lord God, we done had enough of all the other stuff we have. Now Vernon has brought Lauren in to help Anita, and she's glad to see her. And Vernon got out of there as fast as he could. He just giddy up right on over there. Giddy up right on up out of there. Did they not? Did they not? Did he not? He was like, here, I brought somebody to help you. I gotta go. Now, I feel that Lauren has got a few more lines, and they need to give us some more lines before she mess around and be like that Winslow daughter that went upstairs and never came back down on Family Matters. They had another daughter. She went up the stairs. She never came back down. Child. And Lauren, girl, if you ain't careful, they about to do the same thing with you because we don't know nothing about who your man is. You ain't really got no background, no story going, except that you sit in the office and type and whatnot. Girl, I think your character is, you better do something, fall out in the floor and faint or something, girl. You better do something, girl. You better do something. Now, Derek is confused as to why Ashley don't want to set this date. You the one asked me to marry you after all. And every time I said something about the date, girl, you all up in arms and all tight up about it. He ain't lying about that, Ashley. What about that, Ashley? You is the one that dropped down on one knee or almost something like that. But I did hear you when you had said, well, you married me. So you the one kicked this party off. So he ain't really wrong for trying to find it out. Now, he might be wrong in the way he trying to find it out and get a date set. But girl, you the one that said, will you marry me the second time around? You should have stayed gone the first time when he asked you. Because you don't want him. Naomi said he overstepping. And Jacob told her to stay out of it. She said, no, I'm not staying out of nothing. He inserted us in it, so here I am. Okay, she wasn't wrong about that. She wasn't wrong about that. She was not wrong about that. You did invite them in. And this is sidebar. This is the equivalent of when y'all fighting on Facebook. Okay, see, when you post your relationship on Facebook, and we become engaged in that, we become involved, we become vested, we picking sides, we know who we like or don't like. The CRGOER 5404. I've asked you for the third time. Is this your first time down here commenting? Yay? No? Maybe so? Let me know. All right, but anyway, let me look down here and see where I was at. Oh, so he had told her that she had, no, okay, we was on Facebook. I was saying, once you put, hold on. Okay, once you put your business, your relationship up on the Facebook, Once we have chosen sides and made judgments, do we like him? Do we like her? Do they look trustworthy? Do y'all look happy? We in here. Every day you posting pictures. Y'all look so cute. Y'all. And then the minute something go wrong, y'all want to take everything offline and then start accusing us of being nosy. We are not nosy. You put us in the business. We vested. We got a right to know what's going on. And this is our relationship now. This here is all of our relationship. This here, our juke joint. Okay, this here our relationship now because you put it out here and made it ours. So when stuff go wrong, we need to be updated. We need to know. Keep us in the loop. We might be able to help y'all be able to make this thing back together. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. So don't do us like that. Don't do it like that. So this is what I feel that Nicole was saying Naomi was saying when she said, "No, you done invited me in here, and I'm about to have my say," and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I really don't. So she went on and gave him a little telling off, which he needed. She said, y'all need to talk and get things straight before y'all start ripping and running up and down the aisle because it's too late to be talking about what you do and do not want afterwards. And then they leave. And that left just Jacob. I'm sorry, that left just Derek and Ashley DNA to talk amongst themselves. And then she was like, you need to be apologizing. He was like, apologizing for what? She was like, because he was looking all confused. But we wasn't confused. You confused there, but ain't nobody else confused. Everybody else is clear. You the only one confused up in here. You do owe her an apology, sort of, kind of, almost. And Ashley, you do too, sort of. You just saying. But I actually felt like he should not have ambushed her at work like that. She said, what I look like busting all up in the firehouse talking about what we going to do and how we going to get mad. Now, you know what? She got a point right there. You don't be coming on nobody's job with all this kind of foolishness. Y'all could have said this at home. You live at the house together. You didn't need to come down to the hospital with all this. But since you is, now everybody need to be updated, sir. You made it public. Too much time wasted on those basic chicken twins. Girl, you don't hush. He thought she'd be excited about it. Ashley said, honestly, you're pushing me away. Girl, all you needed to add was again. Am I still live? Okay, so here it is again. This thing is doing something crazy again. It's telling me it's showtime. And I'm live, though. All right, let me go out of here and come right back. Hold on. Okay, so can y'all hear me now? I don't know what's been going on. See, something going on with this thing today. Something's going on with StreamYard today. I don't know what it is. So I don't even know if you've heard what I've been saying, but I was also talking about how I can see it's going to be hard for me to end this live again because the option for me to go live is gone up here. So, okay. But anyway, Leslie seems to be having a heart to heart with Eva, and she did the best she could, she said. And she said it was hard, and she was raising her to be a lioness. And Leslie apologized to Eva, and you know, narcs don't apologize to nobody. But she said, I apologize to you because I wanted to give you the world, but I should have been a little softer to you. And I didn't want you to be a statistic. So I was raising you harder so that you wouldn't be a statistic because you weren't raised with your dad. And then Eva said, that's okay, but you brought me home to my dad now. And then Leslie admitted that she did do some things that she wishes that she could erase. And Eva said, to erase the mistakes is to erase who they are. And she knows her mom loves her. And the two best actresses at crying sat there and they cried together. Now today they looking like mother and daughter. They are. They are. They looking like mother. Mm-hmm. They looking like mother and daughter today. They are. Mm-hmm. Now, Leslie said that she filled Eva with all her poison. Listen now. She said, I filled you with all my poison, and maybe if I had not, Eva could have had what she was supposed to have sooner. But Eva is glad to have it now. Ted loves her and is proud of her, she said. But listen, narcs don't admit this kind of stuff. That's why I'm saying they listen, look at the writing that they're doing, the writing that they're doing. She says, I filled you with all my poison. And maybe if I hadn't of, you could have had what you have now sooner. To admit mistake and regret. Narcs don't do that. Everything is everybody else's fault in a narcs world. Some things are changing. I'm telling y'all, they writing this, they trying to turn the curb on this character. Now Naomi said, hold on, then they hug it out. It was sweet. It was a sweet scene between them. So Naomi says she don't know who they are anymore. She told Jacob, she says, I don't know who we are anymore, Jacob. And he says that he's trying to be supportive, but also admits that he wanted different things back then than he does now. And then he suggests that they do therapy. And then Naomi was like, excuse me. Naomi was like, maybe you can go to therapy. Hold on, you guys. Naomi said, maybe you can go to therapy. But she didn't want to go. But girl, both of y'all need to go. Y'all need to go and talk. Like, why you scared to get on to what the problem is? Ain't. Let's get on to it. Let's get the therapy. Ashley feels that Derek dragging their friends in was not the right thing to do. And Derek admits that he just thought he'd force her to tell the truth by embarrassing her, by fronting her out in front of people. Child, it didn't take all this. Because I'm telling you, whatever we was about to do would have been over. Just over. Lauren tells Anita that her boyfriend, Dave, and her have hit a rough patch. Are we ever going to see who Dave is? Huh? Are we ever going to see who Dave is? I mean, girl. So anyway, she said that her and her boyfriend have hit a rough patch. And she hasn't told Nicole about it because Nicole has got enough going on. Okay. So she says she's got enough to work through without having to put her problems off on her. Oh, y'all don't need to ask them no more. Y'all, whoever that is, y'all don't need to ask no more because we're past it. I'm not worried about it. They're not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. So look cool. So all right. So Anita said that's because we choose each other through any storm. She said that's why because she said, I want something like you and Vernon got. And she said, yes, that happens. Hey, Var. She said, yes, that happens because me and Vernon are the way that we are because we have chosen that we're going to be there with each other through any storm. Any storm, Anita? Girl, you know it ain't rain. Listen, y'all might have had a hailstorm, but you ain't had no hurricane roll up through there just yet. And I got a feeling, girl. I got a feeling a hurricane is a coming. I do. I do. Now, Vernon has met up with Sharon of the Articulates. And I don't think it's about to be about nothing but singing. Now, if this was Tracy, then it would be different. But I think they're only there to sing. Because this ain't really his cup of tea right here. They didn't really give us nothing new in the previews. Oh, how I cannot wait to see more about what's going on with some of the other storylines. I cannot wait to see what's going on with some of the other storylines. I can't. Hold on, let me get rid of that. I really can't. Because for one thing, we're getting all this background information on Haley and on Haley as it is. That girl ain't nothing what she started out to be. She is not even the same character anymore. So this is what I mean by when I told y'all that the tide was turning when she started cutting up when Chelsea was missing and Bill started acting different. I tried to tell you, I'm like, listen, that right there meant something. But Haley has turned out to be a completely different character. Who is this woman? And I can't wait to find out more about her because I think she's even going to cross her cousin, Sammy Randy. I think she is. She's not going to give him no money, or she's just going to turn on him for Joey. Anything to save her neck, because Haley is a low down. Haley is a low down. She is. She's a low down. She's a low down. And I can't wait to see just how low can she go, because she done been married several times. She done taken money from several men. I remember when some were like trying to cover for like maybe she was a dancer, this, that, and other thing. Child, it turns out she was way worse than any of that. She was way worse than any of that. So whatever love affair her and Bill had going, it ain't going. So I'm curious to see what all else is about to come out about this girl and how is she gonna get out of her now trying to off Bill. She a cold piece of work. That's why you can't buy into who these characters are going, because they could turn the tide at any time. She went from sugar sweet to worse than anybody on the show. She's worse than Leslie. She's worse than Bubba. She worse than anybody. Okay? Minister Scaly is a low down, dirty, scheming heifer. Girl, what that lady said on that video, below beating me, said, I got my studies in heifernomics. And I know heiferistical behavior. Child, every time. She's definitely a heifer. And I know I got my PhD in heifernomics. She's a heifer. Okay. That girl's something else. So now I can't wait to see where that goes. So when they turn these characters, it look like it's going to be a hard turn when they turn. When they turn, it's going to be a hold on, baby, because your wig might fall off. They're going to turn so hard. That's the truth. So here's some questions before we get out of here. Isn't Haley still married to those other men that she scammed? Who knows? Because I doubt she went through going to get a divorce. They probably went and got that stuff annulled or, like legally ended or something. Who knows? And who knows what their ending was? Are they still with us? Haley wasn't just a schemer. Haley is a murderer. Haley is a lowdown. Haley is the worst. Like people used to, oh, Danny. Oh, no, baby. Everybody got to get behind her for who is the worst on this show. Haley right now is leading the pack. I'm going to say her and Joey can stand side by side. But at least Joey stands in his conviction of who he is. This girl is a lie from beginning to end. From hello, she been lying. So it's a good thing Karen had smacked her in the beginning and welcomed her to Fairmount Crest. So here's a question. I already been asking y'all, is Leslie on a course to redeem or rewrite this character? Do you see a change? Do you see that she's a bit more calm? I'm not talking about do you believe her? I'm asking what you're seeing in the writing. Are you seeing that they're writing this character to be a little more calm, a little more vulnerable, a little more open, a little more honest, if you will, a little bit? For her, a little bit is a lot. At this point, Leslie is worse. No, child, no, she not. Leslie is not worse than Haley. Haley has already done the stuff that she's done. So no, I disagree with that adamantly. Haley has been scamming men for years, and we don't know what she's done with these men in the past, with the people that she done married and got rid of. This girl is something else, and callously doesn't care what happens to Bill, how she takes Bill out. I just want his money, and she says she can't stand him. I despise him. And then I sought him out. She said I sought him out. She came in the door to get Bill. So no, I do not agree she's worse than Leslie. She's worse than Leslie. She's a little bit more dangerous than Leslie. She's a little more dangerous now. Now, Jacob and Naomi, do you think they both need... Okay, let me see. That's what I said a couple of weeks ago. They're giving Leslie soft scenes with people and eventually she'll change. Yeah, Var, this is what I'm saying. I'm looking at what they're writing because Leslie's presence on the stage has always been heavy, ominous. But now all of a sudden, this soft person is appearing before us. And I'm like, who is this? Who that? Who that? Scaly is way worse than Leslie. I mean, you can believe what you want to believe, but for me, When Haley was talking to Randy at the casino, she said one of her husbands had a heart attack. Yeah, I bet she gave it to him. I bet she gave it to him, just like she about to give it to Bill. So who y'all think need therapy? Naomi, Jacob, or both of them? It started with the something scene because I can't see this. Let me look over here and see if I can pull the comments up over here. It started with the scene we spoke about. That okay. So who y'all think need this therapy? Naomi. Naomi, in a sense, is clear about what she wants. Maybe the why. I don't know. But I think they both need to go because I think they both need to work through some things and really talk about some things openly, honestly, and without any tension. Like, sometimes, Haley is a little more dangerous, but we don't know about Leslie and her past. She did run Laura off the road. Yeah, she ran Laura off the road, but nah, baby. Haley is diabolical. She 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 is. They both need to go. Yeah. Naomi definitely needs therapy. Yeah, at this point, I think she does. I think they both need to go. I do. I think they both need to go. So Ashley and Derek, here's the question. If you ask somebody to marry you and they tell you no, is it over for you? Because I know it would be over for me. It would be over. And I ain't asking nobody to marry me, but if I was a man and I asked somebody to marry me and you said no, our relationship is over. What are we going on for? What are we moving on for? What is we doing? We ain't growing nowhere. We ain't about to be nothing. You don't want to get married. So what we doing? What is we doing? What is we doing? We can move on, child. We can move on. We can move on. They're both dangerous. Just depends on the day. Therapy can't help if they want different things, especially concerning having children. Yeah, I mean, but at least they can talk about it and maybe end things amicably because I think things are going to end with them. And then I think she won't be able to handle it if, I think she won't be able to handle it if Jacob moves on with somebody else. I really don't. I don't think she'll be able to handle it. Watching your person move on with somebody else is sometimes not the easiest thing to see. hmm But once somebody tells you that they don't want to marry you, is it over for you? So I'm asking you, like the men who are here, if you ask a lady to marry you, do y'all keep dating? Do you keep hanging on with her, or do you let it go? It would be over quick and fast. Yeah, it's over when you say it. No, I think Derek isn't very smart. Ashley has a future. He doesn't have a plan B. Has his future. Was his future. Well, listen. Now, don't put all your eggs in one basket with me, because see, that's how people start showing up at your house acting weird. You need to have a life outside of me. I mean, I know I'm fabulous, but please don't do that. Don't do that. They should have moved on, because they would probably think Ashley wants out and sold her wild oats, went out and sold her wild oats with Andrew, with husband. I have to wonder though, it's unlikely if Haley and Leslie would ever team up. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is your first time in the community? Okay. Well, let us give you your official welcome.
Hey ye, hey ye.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
So welcome to the Gatekeepers, and you guys be nice and share your crumpets down there and everything. All right, now, Belinda says welcome. Okay, you guys. All right, so it would be over for you guys. So, ladies, what about you? If a guy asked you to marry him and you said no, are you going to continue to date him? Because I don't know what we dating for no more. Maybe Derek can try to date Laura when her and child, she just as dry as toast as Ashley. I hope not. I think they are equally dry as toast. We would just be trading one milk for another milk. I think they equally as boring. Mm-mm. 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 Linda said, nobody, nope, nope, nope. No, no. No, 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 no. Belinda said, absolutely in the night. Ashley is just as dry and Derek is just as dull. They are equally. That's why we call them DNA. They are perfectly matched. Child, nobody wants to be bothered with that. I know I don't. Mm-mm. And don't. And don't. So anyway, that was about all that we were able to pull out of today's episode as far as I was concerned. There wasn't a whole lot to pull out of that. But it was interesting. It was an interesting thing, because as I'm saying, I'm watching what's going on with these characters and how they're turning the curve. Because now I told y'all that they mirror things. So you know who else is turning the curve? Naomi and Jacob are turning the curve. They're turning the curve. Mm-hmm. A change in these characters, a change in Naomi. I keep calling Nicole. A change in Naomi. A change in Leslie. We already turned the curve. You know what? Even a change with that little girl. But yeah, I agree with you, Linda. More salacious tea is coming. It is a coming. So we just going to have to hold on. I know one thing, that we in line, that we want to be whipped around a little bit more in our seats, like this is a roller coaster ride. That I want to play the tea song. We ain't played the tea song in a minute. Get in here. The tea is hot. We need our tea song, child. We do. And do. I want to see Darlene, Deanna, Yolanda, and Rowena. I want to see all them too. Maybe we'll see them at the Winterfest. And Luke. Who is Luke? Who is Luke? Where did Mr. Luke at? Who is Luke? I know who Darlene is. I know who Deanna is. I know who Yolanda is, and I know who Rowena is. But who's Luke? And we still want to see the man who was Dante Green. I'm wondering if Vernus has a salacious surprise with the artistic. No. Not unless Tracy show up upset that she think that Sharon and him was tipping or something, child. But no, ain't no Vernon and Sharon. Now unless Sharon been carrying a torch and she tried to jump on him, which I hope not, because I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. But if they show it though, but we'll be here to watch it and criticize it. We will. Who is Vaughn playing? All right. Good night, Alicia. Luke is the other son. Naomi's attitude and behavior right now was in her since episode 1. All right, E-Daddy, how you doing? Be on purpose, how you doing? Luke is Elon's middle son. Thank you very much for that. Be on purpose. I think you and E-Daddy in one of the trivia face-offs would be something to see. In fact, maybe that's the way we ought to start doing it. Maybe we ought to have face-offs. One person against another person, and then whoever wins at the end is the grand prize winner of the month or something like that. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see how we can figure it out. Because we're gonna make our game show a little bit more exciting. We are. I'm good. That's good. Be on purpose. I'm glad you're good. Thanks for coming over here again today. Good to see you. You down? Okay, good. Because you seem to have a lot of background information, but listen, to tell you something now. E-Daddy would be played with over here. E-Daddy done won all the $5, baby. He done got all the prizes. He done got all the prizes. He has got all the prizes. And coming up soon, we're gonna have something else a little special and everything. So we're gonna see. Oh, wait a minute, Bilo Didi. Let's see. Bilo Didi. Let me see what it says down here. Bilo Didi gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much. And that membership went to Elizabeth Lassiter. I know how to say this last name. Lassiter. She received a gift membership from Bilo Didi. So congratulations to you, Elizabeth. And thank you so much, Bilo Didi, for gifting that membership. And while we're talking about the membership, because y'all gonna want to get in it, I'm telling you, because we're about to put a lot of stuff in the membership. Get your membership.
What's the password?
Gatekeepers.
I got it.
Welcome to Membership Island.
And whatever happens in the membership stays in the membership. So, shh, tell them, Richard.
Let me in here.
All right. Thank you so much, Bilo Didi, for that. And let me say her name one more time. Elizabeth Lassiter, Lassiter, but I know it's not Lassiter, Lassiter. Congratulations to you for that gifted membership, and we hope that you will enjoy it. And Miss Glow, I see you down there dancing too. And the C. Kroger, no wait, the RC Kroger is also dancing. Thank you so much for that and for participating. I don't know if she's here, KB Mommy. She may not even be here because I don't even know if people have to be here to get the membership. YouTube just gives them out to who they think should have them. Sis put the membership link down. I don't know how to do that, child. I'm gonna learn how to do it though, because I should know how to do that stuff. It's gonna be interesting trying to end this live because this thing is setting me up now to not be able to end the live again. So let me go into my. Wait, how do I have to do that now? I'll figure it out. All right, you guys. She just might in the replay. Okay. So KB, Belinda, KB, can you put the link down for the membership for me? I gotta find out how to do that because I don't know how to put that down there. Let me see how to do stuff. No, that's not that. I better leave stuff alone. I already can't end the live. It seems all I got up here is an option to go live again. Okay, let's see. That's not it. Okay, you guys, well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Before we do, please take a moment to thank the mods. Oh wait, I hit the wrong thing. Whoops.
Thank you, Mod Squad. KB Mommy, Destiny H, Below Diddy, and Cousin Linda. Thank you.
And to Elaine T, and to Belinda Hill, and to Raven Maniac. Thank you guys so much. Because y'all know Elaine is what? Elaine T, leader of the replay gang, okay? So when it ends, she's over there encouraging us, hey, don't forget to hype the video too. You know, you can't do it till it's over. You can go to old videos, I think, and hype it. But use that hype thing, and let's see how that goes. Now, I would take this thing on over to the membership for something, but it's done messed me up, so I can't do that tonight. Okay, so another time for that. All right, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Thank you all so much for joining me. I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow. I guess I'll have to be on tomorrow around the same time because I got something I need to do at the earlier part of the day tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd have did an earlier broadcast. So maybe on Wednesday, I might get a chance to do something earlier in the day and see how it goes. Okay. So thanks to all of you who tuned in from the trees. Thank you all, even the ones that don't like to hit the like button. Thank you so very much. Our poll results said that 91% said they hit the like button and 9% said no. I just don't want to. It's okay. We still love you anyway. We do. All right, you guys. So I'm going to get ready to get out of here. And thank you guys so much. And listen, I do hope you're having a great day. And if not, remember there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to what? Turn it into one anyway. I'll talk to you guys later. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to end this live, so just hang with me. It's gonna be a minute. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. It ain't gonna end, though, watch, but we'll see.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye. Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.